Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see how to find the area and perimeter of the given plane figures with various examples. Our first example is the shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle and semicircular at the ends as shown in the diagram. Find the area and the perimeter of this garden. Length of rectangle is 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5 meters. Now we'll see first what is given, what to find, and then we'll solve step by step. Okay, so now it is given shape of the garden is rectangular in the middle and it is semicircle in the ends like this. So this is the rectangle in the middle, semicircle at the ends. So now we want to find the area and perimeter of this rectangular garden, which is okay, rectangular in the middle and semicircle at the ends. Okay, now again they are also given the length of the rectangle is 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5 meters. So what's given? The total length is 20 meters. So it's given total length is 20 meters. Now the diameter of this semicircle is 7 meters. So now we can find the radius of the semicircle. We know that radius is diameter divided by 2, half of diameter. So 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 meter. So the length of the rectangle is 20. So this total 20 minus 3.5 this and 3.5 this side. So this is what given. So 3.5 plus 3.5 is 7. So 20 minus 7 is 30 meter. So this length alone is 13 meter. So now from the given, breadth of the rectangle is 7 meter because see here it is 7 meter. So it becomes the breadth of the rectangle, at the same time its diameter of the semicircle. So now we know the length and breadth. So we know that area of the rectangle is length into breadth, and we have found out the length to be 13 meter from the given and the breadth is 7 meter from the figure. So 30 meter into 7 meter, that is 91 meter square. So now we know that area of the semicircle is pi r square. So total circle is pi r square and area of semicircle is half pi r square. So half of that full circle. So it is half pi r square. So we are substituting the value. We know that radius it's 3.5 meter. So now we are substituting the value half into 22 divided by 7 into 3.5 square. So if you solve all these things, you will get the value as 19.25 meter square. So here we have two semicircles. So therefore the area of the two semicircles is 2 into 19.25 meter square. So that is 38.5 meter square. So the area of the garden is area of this rectangle plus area of this semicircle. So area of rectangle is 91 meters and area of the semicircle is 38.5 meters square. So the total area of the garden will be 129.5 meter square. Now we want to find the perimeter of this garden. So perimeter of the garden is length of the rectangle plus length of the semicircle plus length of this rectangle plus length of this semicircle. So length of the rectangle we know it's 13 meter and length of the semicircle is perimeter of this semicircle. We know that perimeter of circle, that is circumference we will call it as. So we know the formula it's 2 pi r. So perimeter of semicircle is half of this circle. So 2 pi r divided by 2 which is equal to pi into r. So pi is 22 divided by 7 into r radius is 3.5 meter. So it will be 11 meter. Now we are substituting in this formula to get the perimeter of the total garden. So length of the rectangle is 13 meter plus perimeter of this semicircle, that is circumference of semicircle is 11 meter plus again length that's 13 meter and again the semicircle part that's 11 meter. So if you add up all this together, you'll get perimeter of garden as 48 meter. So the area of the garden is 129.5 meter square and perimeter of the garden is 48 meter. Our next example is a flooring tile has the shape of a parallelogram whose base is 24 centimeter and the corresponding height is 10 centimeter. How many such tiles are required to cover a floor of area 1080 meter square? If required, you can split the tiles in whatever way you want to fill up the corners. Okay, now let us see what is given. The shape of a floor tile is a parallelogram. You know that. See, this is the shape of a parallelogram. We know that for parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and they are parallel to each other. So if it is A, then this side length will also be A. And if this side length is B, then this side length is also B. And moreover, they are parallel to each other. So now if you take from one corner to the base of that parallelogram, then the measurement from this to this you will call it as height. Okay, so now it's given base of floor tile B is 24 centimeter. Okay, and the height of corresponding floor tile is 10 centimeter. So this is 24 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter. So the total floor area they have given 1080 meter square. So this is one tile. The given measurements are for one tile, but the total floor area is given 1080 meter square. So we want to find the number of tiles. So we know that area of the parallelogram is base into height. So therefore area of one floor tile is, we are substituting the value base as 24 centimeter and height as 10 centimeter. So it is 240 centimeter square. So the number of floor tiles, we know that we can calculate it by total area of the floor divided by area of one floor tile. So total area of the floor is given 1080 meter square divided by area of the one floor tile we have found out 240 centimeter square. So we can divide it. So here the numerator and denominator has different units. See here it is in meter square. The denominator it is in centimeter square. So we cannot divide like this. So we want to convert the units into the same. So now we will convert meter square into centimeter square. We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So 1 meter square equal to 100 into 100 centimeter square. So 1080 meter square is equal to 1080 into 100 into 100 centimeter square. So now if you multiply, you will get 1080 meter square is equal to 108. Then you have to add all the zeros, right? 1080, then 2020. You have to add all the zeros at the end. So now we have both the units as centimeter square. So now we can divide this. So if you divide, you will get the answer as 45,000 tiles. So the number of tiles is 45,000 tiles. So the 45,000 tiles are required to cover the floor area as per our given question. Hope you have understood how to find the area and perimeter of the given plane figures. Thank you for watching the video.